What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be checking out the first single off the upcoming album. It's coming out October 22nd, Way of Heroes, I believe it's called. But it's the band Kliodna, or Kliodna. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. And the name of the song is For a New Day to Come. And you better believe it's featuring your main man, Ralf Scheepers. I feel like every other reaction I do these days is featuring Ralf, but hey, I mean, he's getting the work out there, and he could lend his voice to every band in existence out there. And, every reaction that I did could be featuring Ralf Scheepers, and I wouldn't complain a bit. So, anywho, I'm really excited to see what this is all about, because again, this is the first single off their upcoming album, dropping October 22nd. So let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Man, that song was awesome. Wow, what it just exceeded my expectations there. What a way to kick off a new album than by dropping a first single that is that good. Oh man, that tune. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I just love that. And the way that it started out with that tune, just to kind of, set the mood, set the atmosphere, and then the guitars came in with just this really rhythmic, speedy, riff, and the drums, hitting it. Oh man, it just that feeling, right from that beginning, it kind of lulls you in, pulls you in just with that tune. It's kind of like a bagpipe sort of sounding tune or whatnot, and uh, uh, and then it just hits you with just that awesome, speedy, rhythmic guitar riffs and drums and everything, and alongside the tune, uh, oh, man, and it just. Oh man, that moment I was like, this is gonna be something spectacular, and by golly, it was. I loved everything about this song, everything. I loved the verses, the way that the verses had a great melody to them, a great rhythm. Again, just that it had this awesome rhythm to the song, and then you get into the chorus, and I mean that chorus, that melody, it's just amazing. It's so like, fists in the air, just oh, it's so sick. And I love the way that the main vocalist of the band and Ralf Scheepers, they both kind of had their parts to shine, and then they would sing together, and they sounded glorious together, if I may say so myself. But it was also just so cool, having them each kind of sing like a part of the verses or whatnot, or part of like the pre-chorus, and then they would kind of sing together, and again, they just sounded so great. And then that one spot where Ralph was kind of singing like the chorus part, and she was, kind of just doing like not like a scream, but providing like this backing kind of vocal that was more of just uh, uh, shout, like she's not singing like words or anything like that. It just sounded so cool, the two of them together. And I don't know, but it just warms my heart when you see Ralph Scheepers, he's there, and he's recording the music, and you see him kind of, moving to like the rhythm of the song. It's like, oh man, even Ralph Scheepers is digging this, this song. So, it's good when that happens, without a doubt. But and then that one spot there, like in the bridge, I guess, was pretty cool. The way they had the dude doing kind of like the spoken word, just kind of like the rallying call, or whatnot for like the troops or whatever. And it sounded pretty cool the way that they did that. The atmosphere almost sounded like there's kind of wind blowing by, and it just sounded really neat, when he's given that little speech there, and then it kicks back into the chorus, and wow, yeah, just an absolutely phenomenal song. I loved it. I really don't have any critiques. It's like, the only thing is like, I feel like this song would have been perfectly suited to have maybe, in the bridge. It did kind of die down a little bit, when the guy was doing the spoken word or whatnot, but I feel like the song would have benefited greatly from giving the listener a little bit of like a downtime, kind of dropping off maybe before that spoken word part, and just kind of having that bagpipe sound, again, just kind of gently playing, kind of like how it did in the outro of the song when it's doing the credits. It kind of dropped into that, and then you kind of heard a little bit of symphonic elements like ba 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 ba, just kind of like gradually kind of coming back to life, the song, and then you have the guy doing the spoken word stuff, and it just gradually kind of builds up and just creates this because the whole song is very bombastic, it's very larger than life. But it would have been cool to kind of drop that off and then kind of rebuild it from the ground up again. Because I feel like that would have just revitalized, because I mean, I was just digging the song from the start, but I think it would have been cool to kind of give you a breather, more of a breather there, and then kind of rebuild it all back up, and it just would have, I think, would have taken it even to another level. Once it kicked back in and hit you nice and heavy with the chorus again, for like the final chorus and all that stuff. I think that would have been really, really cool, but again, that's just a very it doesn't need that because it's just already a great song as it is. So yeah, wow, I'm just really, really impressed, and like I said, what an incredible way to get everyone excited for this upcoming album, October 22nd. I mean, I am just chomping at the bit now. Because this song is so tight. Definitely a playlist song for me. I'm definitely adding this bad boy to a playlist. And yeah, just great stuff all around. The vocals, phenomenal. The musicianship, phenomenal. The symphonic elements just really, add this bombastic, epic quality to the song. And the melody was just amazing. Loved it. Loved it. So, anywho, let me know in the comments down below what you all thought of this one here. And how excited now are you for the new album? As I said, I just cannot wait now. But yeah, what an awesome song. Anywho, let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you all for tuning in. Catch you all next time. Ranger out.